yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. I'm back, and yes, y'all. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Let's get this game started. Let's get this party started. Smash the like button. We got some things to talk about in this boxing world. You know, I'm going to warm up the mic. I didn't do it on some of my last couple streams, so, hey, let's get it. I need a different beat. Hold on. We going to find a beat. Let me know where you guys are from. City, state, zip, the Boxingego way. We just having fun. Okay, I can float with this. Oh, this is just the intro? Yeah. It feel good, right? New media. Smash the like button. We not playing. Ain't no games. Came in the game, gonna be a major pain like Damon Wayans. I'm live and living color like his brother Keenan. We stay scheming. The haters mad, they still sleeping, dreaming. Shout out to Miami, Hickory, NC, I see you. Funky Town, Texas, we act reckless. Might plot for your necklace. Shout out to DeSoto. Hands down, another man down. That's that Errol Spence shit. Chicago, West Garfield Park. I see y'all. Shout out to Eric Bledsoe. We like Drew Bledsoe. We gave Tom Brady his chance to advance. 813, I see y'all by way of Brooklyn. This beat is nasty. I gotta listen to his album. Hey, it's up a little too loud. Let me turn it down. Let me calm down. Breathe. Shout out to Stockton Slap. You know, Nick and Nate Diaz. We gonna talk about it, man. Lake Charles, Louisiana, the boot. We just working, people. Pasadena, where y'all at? 1 time 626. They in the mix. I am the California King. I ain't talking about a mattress. Don't sleep on us. Yo, Ego, what's good? Shout out to Mexico, Sonora, Mexico. I see y'all. We up in these mountains. They can't keep up with this altitude. That new media shit. Gumbo 504. I ain't gonna say it no more. Don't tangle and twist it. Quit playing with my name. You heard me? We on that Birdman shit. We ain't gonna say it no more. I like this beat. Shout out to Chains. Shout out to 2 Chains. That's a dope beat. We on that What happened to that boy? What happened to that? Hold on. We gotta do. I gotta listen to that. We gotta hear that now. I ain't gonna say it no more. Quit playing with my fucking name. Don't tangle and twist it. You heard me? Shout out to them 504 boys. In your lady bedroom. I used to fuck with BG. In your lady bedroom. It's BG. New media. Cash money is an army. Better yet a navy. And if you ever play a hate me, then it ain't no gravy. BG one time. Don't tangle and twist it. Hey, you heard me? Y'all motherfuckers ain't heard me, right? You know, I fuck with the Hot Boys, Lil Wayne. I try to tell, you know, I got a fighter named Regis Prograis, and he's something like a problem. He gonna be one of them ones from the bottom. That's how Lil Wayne would do it. And then I tried to tell y'all new media was coming. We are not the same. I am an alien. Like Gonzalez, Young Wilder. Shout out to Milwaukee, Wisconsin in the building. Green Bay Packers, we some cheeseheads. New media. New media, oh my God. I promise you, old media, they going down. Your boy feeling good. I'm feeling sharp. I've been feeling real good, you know what I'm saying? I've been trying to work on my sleep a little. Still pumped out a couple vampire streams, you know. This word get easier. Brrr. What happened to that boy? Shout out to Austin, Texas. 512. H-Town, Texas. I see y'all. You know the whole down south. Wheezy fucking baby in the F is phenomenal. Man, y'all gotta listen to that Manny Fresh. He had like a solo project. And Lil Wayne did like 2 tracks. He killed that. That's like that old Wayne. Y'all gotta listen to that. Lil Wayne was killing. What did he? I'm trying to. He was like, lock the doors in the booth, man. Manny ain't here. And he was like, off, Gia. Oh, he was killing. Birdman Jr. He was killing. I'm trying to think of what it. I gotta hear it. Like, you know how sometimes you ain't heard something in a while. He's like, lock the doors in the booth. Don't let Manny Man in here. I'm about to kill that nigga album. Fuck, what is this shit called? Manny Fresh. Once I hear it, I can, once I hear it, hold on. I don't even know what this shit was called, but that shit was fire. Lock the doors in the booth. Oh, it's the Wayne's takeover. Hold on, let me see. He said, I'm messing with it. Oh, yeah, he said, give me that piffy, I'm higher than my... No, that one was dope, but he had... Hold on, is this one? No, he had a different one on there. They have like 2 parts to it. Oh, my God, this shit was dope. When I bungee like a spongy, I ain't playing like Tony Dungy. That's the... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on. I'm starting to remember some of it. You better watch your pot roast. One among me, I'm nothing nice. Something like running through a field of blazing pistols with a fucking knife. I'm fresh to death. I need a fucking life. She said my head wrong, then she gonna fuck me, right? I'm like, fucking right. He was killing on that. I forgot how the beginning go. He was killing. He's like, I spit gumbo and jambalaya. I'm fresh about that kitchen with that Richard Pryor. Yeah, I keep your stomach rumble quiet. Holla. Prior to me getting money, I was getting money. He's like, I bounced back. He said, I bungee like a spongy. I ain't playing like Tony Dungy. What's going on with Dazn? Yeah, let's talk about it. We got the mic warmed up. You know, we got enough people in here. Smash the fucking like button. The real is back. Most entertaining, you know. Most talked about, most celebrated. They can't fade it. Let's get it. What up, Fight World? Your boy Ego. You know, this is a continuation. I'm still looking for an answer from the UK. You know, they got a little bit of, questions. We just got a couple questions. Got a couple questions. We want to see what's going on. Tap in with the UK. You know, because I heard a lot of stuff last year, and I just want to follow up with that. You know, they said Wilder, he must come to the UK. It's the hotbed and the money's there. And then people like myself and new media, we were saying, hey, the money's in the USA. They're like, nah. You didn't see Wembley. And now fast forward to the future, Joshua's had Wembley reserved allegedly for April 13th. Is mod, and now he ain't fighting at Wembley. So we need some answers. You know, John Smith says nobody has Dazn. Bob Aaron voice. Listen, I told you. We just want to know what's good, what's popping. Like, we just doing follow. This is, it's just a follow up. See, and this is the thing with what. This the real deal. Easy work. Easy work. Like, and like Dazn, you got to look at it. Their frontman, Eddie Hearn, he says a lot. He's talking about Tyson Fury versus Tom Schwartz is a terrible fight, which, it actually is. But it's like the pot calling the kettle black. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Real Life Boxing. Hold this, Ego. You inspired me on this YouTube flow. Appreciate you. Really do. Keep grinding, man. But it's like the pot calling the kettle black. Dazn has some cards like that too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not condoning Tyson Fury versus Tom Sawyer and Tom Schwarzenegger. Yeah, get to the chopper. What are you doing down there? Hey, Vinny, what the fuck did it do wrong? Like, we know Tom Schwartz is not, that's not the fight that really anyone wants to see that I know of. So I get it. But, Eddie Hearn's like, oh, it's a terrible card. And he puts 2 on 10, and putting extras on it. And then Dazn got cards like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Dazn got some cards that, like, I'm like, who? Who the fuck is this? Like, I'm not even taking jab. I'm like being real serious. I'm like, who is this guy? Like, no bullshit, no cap. Like, I really don't know who that person is. Like, y'all think I'm being funny. Like, I really don't know who they are. Like, as a reporter. He said Chad Cheeseman. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like this is the Dazn, and it'd be like the main event. Like, hold on. Okay, look how quick I did. Okay, so the current Dazn card is this. Hold on, man, bro. Liam Smith, who lost to Canelo by stoppage, was getting beat up by Jaime Munguia. I think he beat Gary Corcoran, who Jeff Horn beat. Liam Smith versus Sam Eggington, and I think Eggington got stopped. This is the card. Joe Hughes, Robbie Davis Jr. I guess Sammy Davis Jr. Shaboing bang, baby. Like, I don't know who none of these people are. Anthony Fowler, I know who that is. It's Scott Fitzgerald. I think that's solid. That's kind of solid. I think they were in the amateurs together and don't like each other. I know David Price, but he got stopped by every loss he has, like 5 losses. Erkan Tepper, Tony Thompson, 2 stoppage losses to him. Povetkin knocked him out. He got like 5 losses, 5 versus Cash Ali. Like, who is, like,
This the real deal. This the real deal.
Yo, who the fuck is, who is Cash Ali, bro? That sounds like a rapper. That sounds like Nelly and the Saint Lunatics. Like, what's up, Dirty? For sure. Jackie Frost, I'm on my way for sure. Like, Nelly and the Saint Lunatics. Who the fuck is Cash Ali, bro? Doesn't that sound like a Saint Lunatic? Like, no bullshit, no cap. That sound like one of Nelly's Saint Lunatics, bro. Cash Ali? Man, he from St. Louis. He ain't from UK, is he? That sound like Nelly and them. Ooh. Hey, where they at? 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 If you wanna go and take a ride with me, then you're willing and go with the goatee. Oh, I feel this way. Hey, Ross Reader, brother. This sound like some Nelly shit. Who's Cash Ali? No, if you a dicky, girl, you know this song. You know this song. Teen with an attitude of 19, gonna acting real. Oh, oh my gosh. Her measurements were 36, 25, 34. I like the Hey, this song used to clap. I like the way you brush your hair. I like them stylish clothes you wear. I like it, the ice and glare. I can see you moving way over there. If you wanna go and take a ride. Who is Cash Ali? Measurements 35, 36, 24. I like, bro. Nelly sucked. Nah, Nelly actually had some hits, bro. I don't know. Nelly had some hits, like his first album. He had.
This the real deal. This the real deal. This the real deal. Easy work.
Nelly had some. I open up shop at 13. Down, go to back and OC. Down, OC. He was killing. I'm from the Show Me State. Show Me 7. I show you 8. Nelly had a cool, and it was different. He had like his own sound. I think he once said he's the James Brown of of rap. Anyway, who is Cash Ali, bro? Philip Bowes, Doden Bowes, and Tom Farrell, Will Ferrell's brother. Like San Diego, it's named after a whale's vagina. Like Craig Glover. Who's Craig? Is that Danny Glover's son and shit? Riggs, I'm too old for this shit. Like, who the fuck is Craig Glover, bro? Man, get the fuck about it. Vaclav Pazjar, bro. Yeah, nah, Nelly had some. See, people wait for, because someone might not be relevant now, and then, forget the whole catalog. I can't front. Nelly had hit. Honey, mama, what's poppin' tonight? He had, Nelly had some hits, bro. Daddy, wait a minute now. Nelly, I can't front. Nelly had, shout out to them boys from St. Louis. Nelly had some hits though, bro. I don't know what he got now, what he coming out now, but Nelly had some. I love it when you make your knees touch your elbow, down low. he was got it. Nelly had some. I love it when you make your knees touch your elbow and break it down low. Yeah, don't sleep on Nelly. Nelly had something. Bro, I gotta find it. Nelly had like a Rap City, the Basement freestyle or something, and he was actually kind of snapping. He said something like the Fresh Prince. He said, I'm like the Fresh Prince the way I fill up banks. Fill up banks? Phil Banks, Uncle Phil. I was like, okay, Nelly got some bar right there. That shit was dope. I didn't hear no one, phrase. People probably said it now, but at that time, I was like, damn. He said, I'm like the Fresh Prince the way I fill up bank. I'm in my R41. Yeah. Someone said, hot in her. Hey, that Dilemma shit. Dun, 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 dun. You know I'm hazing for you. Hey, that Dilemma. See, Nelly will get you some pussy. Y'all like that, like, this new music, that ain't gonna get you laid and shit. Like, Nelly and certain artists will get you some pussy. Like, even Biggie, because Biggie was just smooth. One more chance, Tupac, this new shit, you can't mac no woman with this new music and shit. Even the R&B shit. This new R&B shit, like, they don't even, the R&B singers be like aggressive. Take off your panties, I got my gun. Like, damn, bro. Like, you can't get no box to this. Yeah. Pull it with that dirty dick in a clip. Got that dirty dick in a clip. Banana clip. Got it. I'ma pull it. I'ma take your chick. Pull up with that dirty dick. Pull up with that dirty dick in the Chevy. Got that engine on that dirty. Like, gang. You can't make no chick to this, bro. How you gonna pick up a chick to that? Like, no. Music is definitely changing. Whip it, I'll be like, coke. I'ma hit it with the coke. Been to jail, I ain't never dropped the soap. I ain't dropped the soap. I ain't dropping soap. Block. Like, goddamn, motherfuckers. Been to prison, never dropped the soap. Whipping the coke. Whipping the coke. I been whipping coke. Went to jail, dropping soap. Like, like, what? I ain't dropping soap. I'ma whip it, coke, got to flip it, got to get the dope, got to get the coke, hit it with the stick it, like, shut the fuck up, bro. Gang. I been rapping the gang and the rapping now. I'm coming raping them girls like Cardi B. Like, what? I'm rapping the game like Cardi B. Like, alright, bro. Hey, what's up with that Cardi B? Well, she was raping. She on some Cosby shit. Hey, that's foul for a female, because female men be stupid anyway. You don't even have to do much to rape a dude, Like, hey, he's tripping, bro. Cardi B, she's tripping with that, bro. That's how she got Offset. Offset? She fucking slipped him and Mickey. What the fuck? Nigga was smashing broads to no limit. What? Nah, I didn't smash the. Damn, I'm not that old. Smashing to no limit. Dun, dun, dun. Make him say, nah. Like, nah, bro. Nah, I don't know how old you think I am. I wasn't smashing to no limit. What the fuck? You can't smash to no fucking mystical either. If you see me in the force with a line, bro. Like, mystical is too aggressive to be, unless you like that, unless that's how you get down. If you ever see me in the woods with a, see me in the line with a line in the bear, nigga, help the bear! Like, mystical be, oh, did I do that? Like, actually, when he came back with he had the little singles and shit, been so long, sing it! Like, how you gonna yell at the bitch to sing the chorus like that, bro? He was tripping. She was like, been so long, sing it! Like, Mystical was really yelling on the track, bro. But that tarantula shit, Mystical was hard. But, yeah, I can't be smacking it. If you see me in the woods with a bear, help the bear! Like, nah, bro. Lie when you talk to Mystical. Lie when you talk to Joe. He was wild. He was in the military, too. He probably had that PTSD or some shit, bro. He was wilding on that mic. No, Mystical. He was like real hype, you know. That's why Luda put him on. Move, bitch. Get out the way. If I see you wanna get the fuck out of my way, you know. Mystical, he got Mystical got road rage. Get the fuck out the way. I was just, like, oh shit, bro. Hey, this motherfucker got PTSD. Like, no disrespect. I know some people coming back from, like, you know, Iraqs and stuff, but I think he might have had that shit. That's why, you know, P signed him and shit. You see me in the woods with him. Like, who says that, bro? Go watch that freestyle. I think he had just got out of jail. He's like, you see me in the woods with a grizzly bear. Help the bear! Like, oh, shit. You motherfucker gave me goosebumps. Pause. Yeah, Mystical was dope, though. I fuck with him. Block Alexandro. Yeah, you about it. Now, I fuck with X, though. X is different, though. Because X was yelling, but he could slow it down. Like, I've been through mad different phases, like Masons, to find my way. Try to creep me, what? Leave that nigga sleepy. I know that's your kid daddy. I ain't gonna send him on his way, but I'm off the head caddy. Let him know, yo, need to go. Talking to Shorty make me want to do something nice. Looking at that ass make me want to do something tonight. And I know right when I know right. Shorty look like she tight. Got a good green light. Hey, DMX had swag. Stay out the dark. Cause if I catch you when the sun is down, run a clown, come up off that. I'm gonna gun it down. Running out. However it's gonna go, it's gonna be that. You see that? That shit'll finish you, dog. Believe that. Where we at? Do you value your possessions? Don't be a stupid. Learn a lesson. I'm gonna get you either way, so it's better to give. Let me get what's in your sock, cause it's better to give than receive. Believe what I say when I say. Like, that motherfucker was transforming in the booth, bro. Don't make me put you somewhere when nobody will swear you. This how I knew X was super talented. Cause he was on like a radio show around Christmas time or something. And he's like, I like Christmas girls, you know, I like the time to be jolly, you know. He said something, and then he remixed Rudolph, and the shit sound like a hit. That he's like, that's how I started rapping, you know. I like Chris Gringo, you know, Santa Claus. And he was like, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny, come on. I was like, oh shit, this shit sound like some real shit. Like, I would buy this right now. No, he really flipped. He's like, boo, 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 boo. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, what? Had a very shiny nose. And if you ever saw the nigga, like, oh shit, this is you would even say it glowed like a light bulb. X was, that motherfucker got talent, bro. Fuck that. Where the hood at? Where the nigga, what? Let's get it, bro. I'm in my zone. I'm in my bag. Shout out to X. Rough Riders. It's me, Mickey. Who? Yo, it's me, Mickey. What's good, Ego? Hit that motherfucking like button. You already know. He said that Ricky Hatton photo is hilarious. Floyd beats by Mayweather. That was a good Floyd fight. Shout out to Tommy. His prayers were dope. They were dope. DMX talked to God like he knew him. Like, hey, yo, Lord, why you send me to the club and macking on these bitches? I fuck without a condom, but I'm still trying to fulfill your wishes. He was like, bro, you acting like God, your partner or something. Like, motherfucker was really confessing to God on like God and shit. X, why you got me fucking wild shorties that I met in the mall? I want to be a better man than my wife. And I do it for y'all. Like, oh shit. X was real. Oh shit. Like, he was really talking to God like God was from New York and shit. I just got out of jail and I don't want to go back. But I tried to get a couple of cigarettes. They didn't give me no change back. So if I stop this nigga, like, and I bust him with my Timbs, knock out his teeth, forgive these sins. Oh shit, exit, like, oh, like how you just gonna talk? How you just gonna talk to God like that, bro? Hey, X was wild. You a wild boy, X. That motherfucker, he was confessing everything, hey, bro. You tripping? If I pistol whip him again till I see the blood, I ain't never gangbang. Never crip or blood. Another dick in the mud, like a dog in the tree, coming back in the. Oh shit! Shout out to X. That's one of my favorites. So I'll fuck with X. Shout out to Lala. She said, "Good afternoon, Ego. I want to live righteous and try to do it for my people, but I'm off the block. It's getting hard to eat, and the dog, we gotta chase him up the tree." What I'm doing, my man's in them is doing. All the pictures you painted, and I don't want to ruin. But if I don't sell this dope, I might be in jail. But I ain't never dropping the soap. Come back. Oh shit! Stop before I really get into a DMX sermon. Yeah, this new music ain't the same, bro. But yeah, anyway, back to Cardi B. She's tripping. She was like, and you know what's scandalous about that? I like Cardi. She cool, I'm gonna pull up Bacardi. The thing that's messed up about the Cardi B situation, right? Just listen, guys, and then we'll get to some boxing, guys. Okay, guys? Listen. The thing that's fucked up about the Cardi B situation, you're a stripper. With body, nice complexion, funny to be around. You don't have to rape anybody. You don't have to do that. With men, I know guys that, they get girls that look like Precious and shit. They leave, just because it was easy and shit. Like Cardi, that's crazy. Like Cardi, you don't have to do that. You don't have to. Will she go to jail? I ain't DJ Vlad. I'm not trying to convict her and shit. Damn. Y'all want me to snitch and shit. Hey, the coldest part is I seen a dude came out and I think he's like filing charges or something. He was like, yeah, I got done up, She said it was ginger ale and she took me to hell. Like he's like suing her or something. I'm like, damn, this is witnesses. Y'all better be careful. See, that's why I keep to myself. All this Cardi B and Bill Cosby would like to put the jello with the pudding of Ghost Dad. You see, you cannot take this drink without me robbing you. Like, y'all wildin'. Q-Brat Puller, all these motherfuckers wildin', bro. Leave me alone. I don't want to be around it. Q-Brat Puller grab, oh yeah, fuck this interview, and kissing people. Yeah, yo, really wilding, bro. But then, my dude sent me a picture, and like, it looked like the girl that he kissed or whatever. She took a picture, and her hand was by his junk. So I don't know what's going on with any of y'all, bro. So like, maybe there's more to me to story. Bakari, you did this. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. It's like the plot thickens. Yeah. See, there's some. My writer sent me this. Look, that's allegedly the girl, and she got her hand like right there. So I don't know what's good with them. Look, what is this though? Cause she like suing him now. But oh shit, like, hey, that I don't know, bro. That's kind of, I don't know the context. You know, I'm not Judge Judy and shit. I'm not Judge Joe Brown and shit. You mean to tell me he kissed you and you didn't want the sexual advance? Like, I don't know. Like at first I was like, oh damn, Q-Rat Puller, you wildin', dog. But I'm not even trying to, like, obviously, you know, don't take this out of context. But if a girl grabs my junk, you know, I might get the wrong impression. I don't know. So I don't know, bro. I don't know what's up with the situation, but you know, see, me personally, I don't think Tupac did it. I don't think Mike Tyson did it. You know, I don't think Mike Tyson was like, come on, I want to force myself on you. Like, I don't think he did it, to be honest. And I know Mike is probably unstable, and I know I can't prove it either way, but I don't think Tyson or Tupac did it, to be honest. Mike Tyson, big ass, he don't have to do it, and that was in his pinnacle. I'm not saying if you have options, you don't do that, you know, because there's rapists that have wives and shit. But I'm just saying, I don't know. It looked kind of like a setup for Tyson. I don't know about the Q-Brat Pull-Up either, you know. I don't want to get the wrong impression. I just want to come over. We could talk. We could talk a little bit. Like, I can't picture. I'm not saying I can't picture it. I just don't think the story sounded crazy. Definitely don't think Tupac did it. Pac was so passionate. Like when he was outside of the courts, he was like, I can't be responsible for every crime any black man did. I only know I'm not perfect. You know, he's like, I don't want to go to jail for something I didn't do. Like, this is not even about me no more. This trial's about thug wearing, sagging, tattoo habit. Like, I don't think Pac was just too convincing. Like, that's a good ass counter argument. Just it's not even about me. It's about cop shooting, thug wearing, bandana. I don't want to go to jail for something I didn't do. Nah, Pac was too convincing. Nah, he didn't. I don't think he did it. And then they had the chick like a decade later, 20 years later, on DJ Vlad. Her story sound fucking horrible, bro. Yeah, and then Pac did it. And then Pac, on top of that, had relations, like consensual relations with the girl. And I'm not saying if you had consensual relations, it can never turn into rape or whatever, but this shit is a mess. I don't want to go to jail for something I didn't do. You know, Mike Tyson was telling female reporters that don't give interviews without getting the pussy. I can't imagine a chick went to his hotel. That's a good point, because Mike was not really having it. She's like, how was training camp, Mike? Yeah, normally I don't do interviews with women unless they want to fornicate, so what's up? You want to fornicate, you want to suck her, what's up? Hey, Mike he a whole ass savage for that, bro. I've been to several media days. You know, you don't see Errol Spence, like, you know, a female ask him a question, he's like, I don't do no interviews unless you trying to fornicate, man down. Like, you know, only Tyson would do some shit like that, bro. Hey, Tyson was bugging. Hey, bro, I've been in Brooklyn. I love Brooklyn. I love it. It's, you know, cool people, you know, especially if you go there when the weather's good. You know, I'm sure it's different now too, because it's like there's actual like safe places and like touristy looking shit with the Barclays and shit. But I don't know that I even want to have been in during the 80s and 90s in Brownsville, because This dude Tyson, everybody from Brownsville was wilding. Everyone from Brooklyn was like really wilding for a point in time. Like a certain generation, like Riddick Bowe, Cannon Briggs, Mike Tyson. Like they all look like their area like affected their stability. You know what I'm saying? Their attitudes and shit. Riddick Bowe and shit punched somebody in the neck, like his opponent in the neck and shit at a press conference. Hey, these motherfuckers is wild in Brooklyn. These BK boys do not play, you know. Shannon Bridge, yeah, I said, let's go, champ. Champ. Look, he be looking all that, champ. Yeah. Like, oh, shit. Motherfucker had me scared on the YouTube. I met Briggs, though. He wild cool. But, you know, Mike Tyson was the king. I normally don't do these interviews with the women unless they're going for the case, though. You got some more questions? Like, what? This motherfucker said. And you know what? This is how I know Mike Tyson was scary. Because if you watch that clip back, see, I study. Like I don't know. I just like observe. Maybe too observant. My brain works too much. But I don't even think the lady said anything else. So she believed Mike. You know what I'm saying? Go watch that interview. I never heard a peep from her after he said that. Like, she didn't say, what? Why would you say that? She just accepted her fate of, if she wanted to ask Mr. Tyson a question, she had to fornicate. Like, just go listen. Just go listen to it. I never heard, go listen to that interview. I never heard her say anything like, how rude, or what? Or question it. She just accepted that what happened to her. Normally, I don't do these interviews with the women's unless they going fornicate. So what's up? Do you know how you a cold piece of work to do that and then just give her the ultimatum look? Do you understand what I'm saying? To say some shit like that and then give them the ultimatum, like, I gave you your choices. You know what I'm saying? I don't do these interviews with the women kind. I don't do it with womankind unless they're going to fornicate with me. So what's up? Like, yeah, make your pick. Which one? You got some more questions for me? Like, he gave her the ultimatum look. That boy a whole ass savage. Mike Tyson was my favorite fighter, though. He really gave her the ultimatum. So I don't do these interviews with the women kind unless they're going to fornicate with me and give me a blowjob. So what's up? Like, what? That motherfucker was like, he gave her an ultimatum look. Like, what you gonna do now? Like, hey, Mike, he a fucking savage. That man said, they asked him, I don't even remember. Mike Tyson is so funny. And he's not, I don't even think he was even trying to be funny, but the shit was hella funny. Between his voice. They asked him something about his fight. He's like, I don't know what. They took all my money. Can I at least get a blowjob? Like, what? Bro, like nobody in today's boxing even acts like this. Like, hey, Mikey Garcia, how was your snack training? How was your first time at snack? You know, Mikey's like, yeah, you know, I always use the supplements and stuff. And Victor Conte, he said he wanted me to come down, so I came. You know, you never heard, hey, Mikey, how was snack? I mean, what? The snack took all my money. Can I at least get a blowjob? Like, what the fuck? What? Where did that come from? That motherfucker want that BJ. That's how you know you want a BJ. When you ask for the BJ on camera. Hey, Mike was wild. Like, you want to go to BJ's brewery? You're talking about? You want to get a Paizuki? No, I want a BJ. I want to fornicate. I want a blowjob. Like, oh shit! I thought you want to go to BJ's, get you some lettuce wraps and a Paizuki. I didn't know you wanted all that, Mike. I don't know I don't know if we could DoorDash a blowjob. Uber Eats you. I don't think we could Uber Eats you a blowjob, Mike. Calm down, Mike. Man, I'm posted on the block with it. He said, "You're a real piece of shit, rap piece of shit." Hey, Mike, I would never fuck with Mike. Like, even at this age, no age, no. That motherfucker was 13. Like, shit, you at least 30. This motherfucker was 13 with no neck. Hey, if you listen to all the kids out there that like Boxingego. If you're 13 with no neck, I ain't fucking with you. You gotta have a neck at 13. I had a little pencil neck, you know. I look like, what's it, Daddy Long Neck and shit, bro. My shit was hellish, you know. Fire Marshal Bill and shit. Like, so I remember when I was 13, my shit looked like Jeffrey the Giraffe. So if you 13 years old with no neck, I ain't fucking with you, bro. Cause something, I don't know, we were working out in the womb. I don't know what the fuck you been doing. You been training for this moment. Cause this motherfucker had a 20-inch neck when he was 13. Hey, bro, I can't fuck with you. You win, you know. Like, just imagine if I'm at the movie theater, I went to go see Us or some shit. Shout out to Jordan Peele, you know. He said he cast in black leads because he want a different movie. You know, I can't just be at the movie theater going to see Us or somebody kicking my seat, and then turn around. Do you mind? And it's a 13-year-old with a 20-inch neck. Then I'm like, oh yeah, keep kicking me. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to buy. You want some popcorn? Do you guys want some popcorn? Jujubes, good and plenty's. I'm not, bro. I'm not. You can keep kicking my chair. If you 13, listen, I ain't no punk bitch. But if you're 13 with a 20-inch neck, kick away. I'm not going to stop you. You know? Do you, how old are you? 13, oh. How's school? How's middle school? Oh, that's a 20-inch neck? It's a good-ass movie. I'm not fucking with it. That doesn't even sound human. That's like, you ever see them dogs that you know, like the owners or whatever injected like steroids into the dog, like to be a pit bull, like too big and shit. Like, I don't know, you might be a science fair project or something. I'm not fucking with no 13-year-old with no 20-inch neck. Get the fuck up out of here, bro. You at least, you know, if you 19 or something, okay, that's whatever. But see, and the other thing is you can't even hit a kid. So what am I gonna do? Just get my ass beat by the 13-year-old? You know, it's just a lose-lose situation to fight a 13-year-old with a 20-inch neck and a gold tooth. Like, I don't see how you're gonna win. Motherfucker got a part and shit. What? I'm gonna keep kicking. I wanna kick your chair. I don't care about this movie. I don't even like the movie. Fuck the theaters. I'm like, oh shit. You ever get cussed out by a 13-year-old? Bro, I'm not fucking with it. And I started going through a little growth spurt, like, you know, 13 to 16, probably 16. But I know my neck wasn't no 20 inches. That's, bro. You've reached the pinnacle of puberty. Like, you the most prepubescent person I've ever known. A 20-inch neck, bro. Motherfucker was just diesel. Punking his teachers and shit. I don't want to do my homework. Okay, Mike, just turn it in when you want. No, I said I'm not going to do it. I don't want to turn it in. I'm not turning in my work. Like, okay, Mike, I'm still gonna give you an A, but can you not do it in front of the other students? Like, you punking teachers and shit, bro. If I'm 13, I'm scaring all my teachers. If I'm 13 with a 20-inch neck, bro, I ain't listening to shit. I gotta use the bathroom. Like, no, you need to be doing silent reading. Like, fuck you. Give me some collard greens, some grits. I'm walking to the bathroom. I don't care about the hall monitor. I don't care about the monitor. I gotta piss. Like, all right, Mike, just leave. Like, well, you a substitute teacher, bro. That'd be the worst, bro. I'll go on sabbatical if I'm a teacher and then I get my ass beat by a 13-year-old, bro. You need to go work at AutoZone. So it's just a lose-lose situation, bro. I don't care about a hall monitor, a hall pass. I gotta piss. I'm going when I want. It's my time. It's my world. You're not man enough to fuck with me. Like, 13-year-old. You gotta You got a 13-year-old saying you ain't man enough to fuck with me. Come on, I'm the supreme. I'm the ultimate. You're not man enough to fuck with me. I'll fuck you in front of the class. I'm gonna fuck you in the ass in front of the class. Like, oh, bro, this escalated quickly. Like, you got you got your student. I told you I had to piss. You don't want to let me piss. You want me to urinate on myself. I don't want to urinate in front of class, and you don't want to let me go. I don't give a care. I don't give a care about the hall pass. So now I'm gonna fuck you in front of the whole entire class. I'm gonna eat your kids. Let me use the bathroom. I'm like, hey, bro, this is really escalated to some to some other shit. I'm gonna fuck you in the ass in front of the class, bro. Like, it's that serious? Just go, Mike. Go urinate. I told you I got to take a whiz. Now I piss on myself. Now your ass is grass. Like, oh shit, he's still gonna beat my ass. Help me, Michael's coming. Sorry guys, I'm working on my Netflix comedy special. You know, I'm trying to get that Chappelle money, man. Y'all gotta help me. You know, I'm the panhandler. I'm the baker and shit. My girl said in front of the class, what you listening to? Mike was a whole ass savage. That's why I'm glad he's like into like weed sales and shit now, cause that might calm him down. Cause if you're high and you're still irritable, then there's nothing for you. Cause you know, smoke a little weed. That's like people do it for medicinal purposes. So weed's supposed to calm you down. So if you smoke, you know, that's why I can't trust people. I don't smoke, but I can't trust people that smoke and like they're irritable, easily agitated. Cause weed, like I said, they used it even back in the day, like Native Americans and shit. Like they use weed for medicinal purposes. So if that like somehow makes you aggressive, then I don't know. So I'm glad Mike's smoking a little weed from time to time. That'll probably calm him down a little bit. What is this? What strand is this? Like, is this sativa? Like, I'm going to hell for these jokes. It's that bubble kuss. The bubble kuss. Bubble gum. Bubble kuss. No, I'm just playing. Hey, you ever see where Mike was, he had a pay-per-view fight, Razor Ruddock or one of them, and then he was doing the commercial for it, like the promo, and he had to say hella different, like, satellite and cable providers. I think he had no neck then. I do remember that. And I think he had, like, a red tank top. And he was, like, irritated, and it's like they were fucking with him, because they were like, now say this one, Mike. And he was like, hi, I'm Mike Tyson. You're watching Mike Tyson Razor Ruddock on Cox Cable. And they're like, do the next one, Mike. He's like, hi, I'm Mike Tyson. You're watching me on DirecTV. And then he just kept going. They just kept giving him shit to say. Hi, I'm Mike Tyson. You're watching me on on Disc Network. Okay. You're on Cox. You're watching the Jetsons. You're watching me on the Flintstones. Like, they just kept having him say shit. I'm like, what the fuck? And he was like getting mad because he was like messing up. It was crazy, bro. He was like, hi, I'm Mike Tyson. Watch my fight on Cox Cable. Watch this shit, you know. Pay for it. I don't care what. It's a fight. We're going to fight anyway. Fuck Don King. He took all my money. I love Mike. Mike is that dude. They took all my money, give me a blowjob. I'm gonna start acting like Mike Tyson in today's society until I get arrested. Y'all letting Conor McGregor do whatever the fuck he want, so I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. Arrest me. I don't give a fuck. Hi, I'm Mike Tyson. What's my next fight? The Stream King. I done the livest gates. I'm a gorilla. I'm a dog. I'm a dog. I'm a gorilla. Easy work. I told you this shit is easy work. I'm just having fun with the game. That's what I know you guys see it. But let's talk about the UK. You know, I want to talk about United Kingdom. let's talk about it a little bit, right? So, the blank, champ. Why would the blank? Why did Deontay Wilder not? Wilder should have took the money. $100 million. You know what's funny? When a black man when he turned down large sums of money, right? They act like you're an idiot. See, this is the mentality. They act like you're an idiot. Oh, why you ungrateful bastard? Why did you, Wilder, you fucking idiot? Why did you not take $100 million? Dave Chappelle, you could have done season 3 of this show, even though you had creative differences. Why did you not take $50 million? You monkey. You're nothing, man. You're nothing, Malik. You know. But you notice if a white person turned down large sums of money for whatever reason, it's not ostracized as much. Like Jerry Seinfeld, which is funny. They wanted Seinfeld to do an additional season of the show, and they were going to offer him like millions per episode, or I don't remember the exact figure, but a lot of money. And he's like, why would I take that? I don't want to do it. Like, and nobody complained. But then they act like, Dave Chappelle, because he, same thing. He had creative differences. He didn't want to continue the Chappelle show on Comedy Central. And they're like, you ungrateful bastard, Dave. You little fucking idiot. Same thing with Wilder. Why would you not take 100? Like it's a spit in the face to you because he wants more money or something. Like, you take what I offer you. You Alabaman. Like, what? Bro, I ain't taking shit unless I want to take it. I don't give a fuck about money. You pay like you weigh. Bro, everything I'm saying, you can go look at it. Look up Jerry Seinfeld. Go see how much money he turned down to do an additional season of the show. He didn't want to do it. How you gonna force the motherfucker to do it? If he don't want to be with Julie Louis-Dreyfus, that's a great show though. Also, by the way, I love Seinfeld. But why would I turn down this money? The people, I don't want it. See, people look at, like, nobody criticized Jerry Seinfeld. Like, people, if anything, people were probably sad that he wasn't doing an additional season, but they weren't calling him names and shit. Oh, you fucking idiot. Oh, you'll never make this money in your life again. Jerry Seinfeld, if you don't want to do it, you don't want to do it. If Wilder don't want to sign to Dazn, he don't want to sign to Dazn. That's him and his team. I'm sure he has his own reason, Even Anthony Joshua, we criticize him for not taking $50 million. But, Jerry Seinfeld, let me look it up. Let me see how much. And I think, I want to say, I don't know, because I didn't really watch Friends. But I think the Friends cast, they got offered. Or even there's a new show, 30 Rock or whatever that shit that just, I think, not 30 Rock. There's another show that was really popular. And the dude didn't want to do it. He's a LGBT dude. I forgot. I don't, because it's not a show I watch. It's not a show I watched. So I forgot the name off the top of my head. I'll think of it maybe. Oh yeah, everybody watched Saved by the Bell. If the teacher pops a test, no, I'm in a mess, and my dog ate on my homework last night. Dude. No, not Third Rock from the Sun. It's more recent. It just went off the air. Like, the guy in real life he's a gay male in real life. And he didn't want to do the show. Oh my gosh. He was just doing a couple. I don't, like I said, I don't watch the show, so it's not oh my gosh, this is killing me now. Big Bang Theory. Thank you. Thank you. That's what it is. That's why I was saying 30 Rock for some reason. But yeah, Big Bang Theory. That's the same thing. The show is wildly popular and successful. But I guess the guy, I don't think he wanted to do it anymore. He wanted to chill out or do whatever. Nobody criticized him for it. Don't do this shit. Someone said Doogie Howser. Hell no. Oh, because I said it was a gay male. No, it was more recent. It's Big Bang Theory. Shelton, yeah. I should have just said that, and some of y'all would have probably knew. But anyway, that's what I'm talking about. But they look at it like if you're a minority, you black and brown, you get offered a large sum of money. They look at it like it's a spit in the face. The racists and shit. Like, oh, you fucking idiot, you'll never get this money. Listen, Floyd Mayweather, people criticize him. I'm saying all fact. Criticize him for leaving Top Rank. You have Bob Arum, a Jewish business man who owns a company that's put on several fighters, right? And then Floyd decides to buy himself out of his contract for whatever reason. I don't even know if Floyd has ever done an interview and explained what happened, why he felt he wanted to buy himself out of the contract. I don't think that ever came up. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, under $1 million, he bought himself out. I think it was $750,000. People said he's an idiot. You're leaving a successful company like Top Rank. We built you. They built you. You know what I'm saying? People like, you're an idiot. You're stupid. What if he stayed with Top Rank? Do you think he would have made whatever he made after? He made like $1 billion afterwards. I don't know. Maybe he felt he wasn't getting enough shine. Like, he got the Zab Judah fight. I believe that was Top Rank. But I think maybe he felt he couldn't get other big fights. But whatever reason, he bought himself out of his contract and he left. That's the reality of what he did. And people said he was stupid. So my message to all like business men and women and entrepreneurs, follow your heart, follow your dreams, do what's right for you. Even this YouTube shit. You know how many people said I was crazy for trying it, for doing it? Like, what's the point? What are you trying to do? Like, because when you listen, I don't know how it is now, but I don't think it's probably changed. It might even be harder. But when you first start YouTube, you're not making no money. When you very first start, because you got to build traction. And I don't think it's changed, because now they even have stuff where, because of people who abuse the process, they won't even let you monetize until you have a certain amount of watch time and videos so they can monitor you. So yeah, if you start YouTube, you're not making no money when you first start. So at that point, you know how many people, when I started this, oh, what are you doing? What's the point? Why you like boxing so much? Blah, blah, blah. They didn't understand. But guess what? Who I am as a person, I'm an Aries, I'm headstrong, I'm stubborn. I like it. That's why these man fans and stuff, when they come and like say like, oh, you're stupid and stuff with no explanation, I like that. When they come and hate, I don't mind it. You know why? Because I'm a rub it in your face, and it's going to push me to a level that I probably wouldn't reach naturally, or it would take longer for me to reach naturally. I thrive off energy, good or bad, positive or negative. I can use all of that. That's fuel to me. I eat that for breakfast. So I like doubters. I like when people say I can't do something. That's fun for me, because now it gives me a challenge. Now I have something to prove other than what I was already trying to prove for my own independent reasons. So please doubt me. Doubt me some more. Every time you doubt me, I promise you it's coming back like karma. Boomerang shit. Please doubt me. Say I can't do something. Say I can't hit 200,000 this year. Tell me that. I want to hear it, because you're pushing me towards greatness. Tell me I can't hit 200,000 subs. I dare you. Samuel L. Jackson voice. Say I can't do it again. I dare you. I double dog dare you. Like, please. That's just going to push me to the next level. That's how my mind works. That's what I'm saying. When I'm saying what I'm saying, and I'm telling you why I say it, I'm not perfect. I'm human. I make mistakes. I'm not, better than anyone. But when I say I'm saying, I at least explain. These dudes, oh, you're stupid. Ego's channel. So, okay, that's what's up. But they're not explaining to you. They're not telling you what I'm saying that's wrong. They're not refuting it. I'm saying, hey, the UK, I have some questions for you guys. You guys said this. A lot of you, by and large, said this last year. What's up? This year, what changed? What happened? Biggie, what happened? you know. So we just working. But I love when people doubt me. It's fun. But yeah, my thing is this. It's not for people, entrepreneurs. It's not your responsibility to have to explain your vision to somebody. Why do I got to explain what my vision is? And sometimes, like, at least with me, I have a concrete vision, but I don't know how I'm going to get there. But me being an Aries, I like adventure. We're going to go on a ride. I'm going to take you for a ride. It's going to be a journey. I don't know how I'm going to get there, maybe. You know, I know what I want, but I don't know how I'm going to get there. So I'm going to figure it out. That's just who I am as a human, as a person. So don't explain your vision to somebody or explain why you're doing it. People say, you know, when people say, oh, Ego, why you do it? You'll see. That's all I got to tell you. You'll see. And then now, you know, some of the people who doubted me, or like that I know personally, not necessarily just doubted, but, you know, they had questions and shit. Why are you doing this YouTube shit? Guess what? Now they be like, oh man, oh, I see you. You know, I see you moving. Oh man, oh, how was the Dallas Cowboys stadium? How was it? Yeah, you know, now they all of a sudden want to talk, you know, hit me up. The whole time I'm struggling, trying to get shit to pop. Nobody check. Well, not nobody, but only the people that I fuck with now, you know, and they know who they are. My family, my close inner circle. I keep my circle small like Cheerios. They were the only ones that really sought after me. Like, hey, you good? Yo, bro, you good? You know, what's up? What's been new? You know. So that's why if you weren't with me during the struggle and I knew you, you didn't support me. You didn't go when it gets good. Then no, you're not gonna be there for that either. I'll make sure of that. I don't do one-way streets. Everything in life got to be a two. Relationships with women, you know, success, whatever. We doing it together. If I know you, like I'm not saying someone in the future I meet or whatever, but I'm saying if I know you and you never had my back in that way, I promise you won't be there. I promise you. I'll make sure you're not. I cut people off like Edward Scissorhands. I'm not playing. You know. So, you know, it's not up to you guys to discern and, you know, tell people your plans and why you doing it. Just show them. I'm just gonna show you. Well, I'm wasting time explaining to your dumb ass what I'm doing. You know, I don't do that. I'm just gonna show you. I'm gonna show you who I am. I'm gonna show you my work ethic. If I don't know, if I have to take an L in the process and learn, and if it don't work, fuck it. At least I have no regrets. But yeah, don't take the time to explain your vision to somebody and shit. I don't never do that. You know, because people, I'm telling you, take this. If you take nothing, the boxing shit's cool and all that. But take this life lesson. A lot of times people project their innermost fears, their insecurities, you know, what they feel about themselves. They try to reflect that on you. You and me aren't the same. You know, I'm a one of one. I'm a different height than you. My voice is a different octave than you. You know, my whatever, you know, my background. You don't have my two parents except for my siblings. You get what I'm saying? So everything is different, you know, and a lot of people project because they can't see themselves following through with something, you know, because they couldn't do it. See, and me, I joke and make fun and stuff like that, but I don't judge people. If you want to be vegan, be vegan. That's not my thing. Like for me, I could maybe do vegan for like a short period of time, but I'm a meat eater. I like meat. Pause. That sounds really crazy right now, but you know, I like steak and stuff like that. So to each his own. Whatever helps you. I don't overly judge. So if you want to be vegan, fucking brontosaurus if you want. That don't affect me. You know, you can eat fucking tofu cereal if you want. But I'm gonna do me, you do you. I don't have to explain nothing to nobody. I'm gonna show you though. That's what I will do. I will show you. I'm the king of showing you. So, new media, bring it on. You know, doubt us if you want. Doubt the intentions. Doubt our purity. We coming. Death Row East. Throw that motherfucker. I told you I'm bringing the West Coast back. The West Coast been slept on, especially the Bay Area. We've been slept on. I'm bringing it back. You know, when you look back at it, you're gonna be like, damn. The Bay Area had one. That boy Ego, he represented right, you know. The Bay Area, y'all got one. Look what he, look where he came from. Look what he did, and look what he did with it. You do you. I'ma do me. Exactly. Rest in peace, Shawty Low, man. But yeah, I don't explain, because like I said, people project because you not willing to do it. You don't want to, do a vampire stream. That's you. You need 8 hours of sleep. You need to, like, that's you. You do what works for you. I'm gonna do what works for me. That's why support what you guys like, support what you like. But that's why I don't worry about all these motherfuckers making videos about me. What's that got to do with me? I'm living my best life. I'm trying to help me, my family, my immediate loved ones. Period. Yeah, bang that Bay Area shit. That's what I love to see. 415-707-510-925. Bay Area. Yee, we out here. I'm telling you, man. The Bay Area is back. Boxing's back. Anyway, let's talk about the UK stuff. But just like I said, don't let people's insecurities hold you back, because we as humans already have built-in insecurities, and we want to protect ourselves, make the right choices. Don't let somebody else come in and pollute what you got going on, because there are a lot of people that tell you something's not possible until you do it. Real shit. They'll tell you you can't do something until you do it. And then they'll act fucking dumb. Oh, I knew you could do it. No, you didn't. You said I couldn't do it. That's why Errol Spence did that. He beat Mikey Garcia, and someone asked him a question. He said, you said I was going to lose. You said Mikey was going to beat me. That's why he did it. We petty like that. We don't forget. We hear what they say. We hear the commotion. So, anywho, smash the like button. The real is back. It's the realest cat. I got the live stream. I'm a gorilla. I'm a dog. I'm a dog. I'm a gorilla. See, and a lot of people think this YouTube shit is easy. You just pick up a camera, get a mic, and then bless the mic, and you just popping. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. It ain't easy peasy. It takes training. It takes a level of comfortability. There's a lot of people that, oh yeah, why do you listen to Boxingego? I mean, his channel sucks, All right, you do it. Do better, be better. Don't mention me. You don't have to do that. Use your platform. Is this shit called YouTube? Not MeTube, not UsTube, not WeTube. This shit is called YouTube. And motherfuckers is worried about you, like worried about you. Motherfuckers be worried about me and shit. Why you worried about me? It's YouTube. Focus on you, your input, your intake, your insights, what you got going on, your outlook on life. That's how I know we live in a clout chasing ass society. Cause this shit is called YouTube, and motherfuckers be focused on me. Doesn't that defeat the whole purpose of YouTube? That's like me taking a selfie with my whole classroom. That ain't no selfie. That's a class photo. Fuck you talking about? Either you're gonna take a selfie or you're gonna take a group picture. Period. This shit called YouTube, but they talk about me. Okay. I'm a dog, I'm a gorilla. I'm a gorilla, I'm a dog. Fucking WeTube and shit. It's French now. We a tub. We on us tube. WEC and tube. This ain't no WEC tube. This motherfucking YouTube. This motherfucking ego. This ego tube. This ego hub. This porn hub. No, I'm just playing. This is my shit, bro. Get off my shit. Get off my dick. Oh my gosh. Shout out to Kerry Johnson. Man, I'm just scolding these buffoons. Showing them on this YouTube. Focus on you. Why my name in your title? I don't know you. Huh? Okay. Why my name in your audio? You turn on closed caption and the shit say Boxingego. I don't even know you. What? Okay. If you do a closed caption in any of my videos, it got shit to do with the boxing, these fighters, maybe UFC. That's it. It don't got nothing to do with nobody else. I talk the most shit. I'm the most flashy, flamboyant, El Capitan, creme de la creme. I'm TB Ego, motherfucker. Like I said, I know they mad because we just getting stronger. And especially, you know, I might have to turn off super chats because the super chats been coming in, bro. The super chats been coming in, and they get mad. They get mad at me because y'all sending super chat, because y'all trying to help see Boxingego grow, get to the next level. They be pocket watch. They be, you know, why is the ego getting them super chat? I does a good job on this here YouTube. I never get that super chat. But they always want to pay ego. And he talk about the black channels. Why y'all giving ego them super chats? You know he don't deserve it. He like Harriet Tubman and now. Oh God, I know. Why y'all paying y'all hard-earned money for some ego? All he does is care about himself. He don't care about none of y'all. Y'all want to pay that, man. Oh. Oh, they mad. I know they mad. And I'm at the fights, though. I know they mad, but I'm at the fights. Oh, how y'all taking money out your checking and savings? You try to give them to that boy ego. He don't deserve your money. He a panhandler, sweetie. He only after the money. They say I'm only after money. They say my channel suck, but we keep growing. I went platinum like J. Cole. No guest features, no podcast, no radio show. I did this with y'all. Okay. Y'all notice that? I ain't even been doing radio interviews. Like, I got fighters' phone numbers. Like, I ain't even do no phone interviews. You know, I covered the fight I want to fight. I'm tripping now. I'm covering the fights I want to cover. No podcast. No guest appearances. My first album had no famous guest appearances. The outcome, I'm crowned the best lyricist. Many years on this professional level. Why would you question who's better? The world is still mine. Tattoos real with God's son across the belly. Thoughts like that. Oh my gosh, bro. Do you guys notice that though? No podcasts. No famous guest appearances. You know, unless I'm covering a fight. You know? I don't even be chasing fighters for exclusive. See, y'all motherfuckers, y'all better bow down to the God. You know, I don't be chasing fighters. Like, I know fighters and shit, but I don't be like begging them, oh, give me exclusive. And look at us. Why am I even in the conversation? This is greatness that you guys are witnessing. This is nothing but hard work, dedication. No podcast, no radio show. And I'm not knocking people that have any of this. So it's not no diss. I'm cool with a lot of people in the game and they know who they are. But I'm just telling you how I did it. I did things my way. Frank Sinatra, me and the crowd. Real people's champ shit. Again, I'm not, if you have a radio show, it's not a shot to you. I'm not mad at nobody. I'm just telling you how I do my thing. That's why I just focus on me. You know, I just do me. You know, I'm not like running if I don't know a fighter and trying to get in their locker room. And, you know, this shit easy work. I do shit what I want to do. You know? Easy work. Told you, I'm like Floyd Mayweather this shit. Y'all gonna find out. You know, damn, that dude ego really did what he sought out to. I'm not saying I won't do, so please don't get that. See, I'm not like Dazn talking about pay-per-view is dead. You know, I'm not saying I won't do these things. I'm not saying I won't, you know, do a phone interview. So don't get that twisted. I never close off my options like that. Anyway, look, I'm talking for an hour. I ain't even barely talked about the title. So let me give the people what they want before they say, oh, Ego the Panhandler. Tony P said $5 super chat. Get some. Salute Tony P for the super chat. All right, let's talk about it. I don't know. I'm the supreme. There's no one that can match me. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. I'm cut from Blair cloth. There's no one like me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. I'm just ferocious. I want his heart. I want to eat his kid. Oh my gosh. So, the UK, they got some explaining to do. A lot of stuff, you know, a couple people retired, didn't have the best performances, decided to hang them up. In my honest opinion, like I keep saying with Dazn, if you're in America, listen to me. We some American gangsters. I'm trying to tell y'all. We the American gangsters. If you're in America and you want to make money in America, you're gonna have to appeal to Americans to get that American dollar. You want to go, you got to go through the American gangsters, huh? If you listen, yeah, okay, if we don't care if you founded in America, if you're from elsewhere. If you want the American dollar, then you have to go through Americans. That's just what it is. And you guys got to start showing love to America. We're not taking block Adriano Marquez. That's what's up. Shout out to you for getting blocked before this crowd. Like Dazn, this is literally Dazn's show. Liam Smith versus Sam Egington, John Hughes versus Robbie Davis Jr., Anthony Fowler versus Scott Fitzgerald, David Price versus Cash Ali, Tom Farrell, Phil Bowes, Craig Glover, and Vlaklav Payar. Like, I mean, I don't understand that, you know, like I said, you don't have to explain your vision to people, but I'm just giving my input from Dazn. Like, I don't understand how you think that was bracking right now for boxing to charge $20, and that's what I'm getting. Listen, this is a true story. I know someone from Australia. Now that's a knife. Foster's beer. Australian for beer, right? I know someone from Australia. Listen, mate. I know someone from Australia. And I said, what do you think about Jaime Munguia versus Dennis Hogan? Right? I said, Dennis Hogan. They said, who? Who that? Like, bro, listen. This shit easy work. Listen. I swear to God, man. I know someone from, this was just yesterday too. I said, what do you think about Dennis Hogan? And they said, who? Dennis Hogan is Jaime Munguia's next opponent. And Dennis Hogan is from Australia. He's like Australian and Irish. You know, like Scottish and Irish. Tell him that Scotland is free. You know, he's like Australian/Irish. And they're from Australia and didn't know, and they watch boxing. That's how I know them, through boxing. And they said, who is Dennis Hogan? What? That's what I'm saying. So let me get this straight. If Australians don't even know, now that's a knife. You know, if they don't even know who Dennis Hogan is, how are you expecting to really gain traction by having someone like Jaime Munguia, who has fought in America a couple times, but he's from Mexico, versus Dennis Hogan? You know, Jaime Munguia is a champion. I don't think it's a mandatory, but again, I don't know who he is, so I don't know if he's a mandatory, to be honest. But I don't remember reading any headlines that said he was. So this is some random person that they picked, most likely, you know, possibly a mandatory. But I just don't see how that, like, wow, we got a Dazn subscription right here in the chat. Kieri Johnson, 1999, appreciate you. Man, let's make them hate us more. This is my Dazn subscription. Hey, you're a pet, Kieri Johnson. You are so petty. He said, man, let's make them hate us more then. This is my Dazn subscription I'd rather give to you. It's more entertaining here. We ain't hurting. Hashtag Eagles Army. Hashtag Dude Media. I'm still trying to get my YNW Melly on in the chat. What? You trying to catch a body? Wow. Hey, block Usario. They trying to hack me again, bro. They know. Look, Usario's trying to hack me with that. Get him, because that's one of them hackers. And then before you know it, it'll take up the whole chat. They trying to get us. They trying to infiltrate. They know I'm talking. You know, you can't stop the message. I'll start another stream. I'm coming back. We got shooters. Oh my God. Listen, this is what they're doing. You see how he left 3 messages? Look, Marlu Henner. They're trying to hack my shit, bro. Look, shooters, clap. They try to hack our shit. They know we talking. Oh shit, the hackers. Who else you know, bro? Hello, can you guys hear me still? They're trying to hack. I told you, they did this last time. It started having the weird messages the same, and then the whole chat filled up with that message. See, they trying to stop us. We just gonna keep talking. Hey, shooters, I need y'all big. If you see them repeat messages and it's like 2 or 3 of them, delete them. They're bots, I'm telling you. Some iRobot shit. You know? They trying to jam the signal by putting bots that put the same message over and over to the point where no one can read anything, you know. Yeah, that's not happening. See? That's what happens when you too real, bro. They try to silence me. But I'm at the fights. Come silence me then. I'll be at the fights. TJ Wilkins is a fool. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I really feel like with the Dazn strategy, I don't see how you can inflate your prices 100% per month, you know, trying to push people to an annual subscription. Even like I said, the annual subscription, whatever. But how can I pay for a year and I don't know what I'm going to get for the year? Somebody just explain that to me. You know, and the only explanation I can hear, like, so I get why they're trying to build customers, like long lasting customers. So I get why they would try to do that, because they're trying to, you know, get traction. But my question is this: why would I buy a year subscription now when they haven't even been out a year, and so far what they put out or what they have scheduled, you know, I'd rather pick and choose the fights that I want to see, because some of the fights, you know, aren't to my liking, and or they are scheduled in conjunction with opposing fight weeks, and the other fight week is a bigger fight week, or the other fight that's going on the same week. Ego, do you think Dazn is going to try to go pay-per-view when their subscription base up? That's up to them. I don't know. But I told you that they were going to get rid of the trial, which it sounds like they are. And I told you the price was going to increase, and that happened. So, but like I said, people wouldn't see this is why it's not a good, that strategy is not good, is because you haven't been out long enough to inflate the price. You get what I'm saying? You haven't put out enough sustained quality to inflate the price. So right now, the only talking point for Dazn people could say is, hey, you used to get Canelo fights for $75 a pop. So now it's like, you know, he's going to fight at least 2 times a year. So just pay $100. So then I'm basically paying $100 for Canelo Jacobs, which I know is an awesome fight. And I don't even know what happens in that fight. I don't know if Canelo, what if Canelo, you know, God forbid, got an injury or some shit, and he's out for the rest of the year. So I just gave you $100 of my money for allegedly 2 Canelo fights, and then blah, 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 he gets injured. Or he failed a drug test last year, right? If he fails again, the suspension might be longer. So there's too much that can happen in that way with all the boxing for me to pay up front without a proven track record. It's that simple. It's that simple. If they had it, that's why I always told you I felt the price hike was too soon, because you haven't built up the confidence to make probably a lot of people commit to that. Like I said, if Canelo, this is just hypothetically, I'm not saying I wish this, I'm not saying it happens, but I understand boxing, I've been in the game. Like John Jones in UFC, he had big opportunities, big fight, and then failed drug tests after him. But that's what it is. You get what I'm saying? So if Canelo fails another drug test, he just failed one last year, then he'll probably get a longer suspension than 6 months. So how can I pay $100 under the pretense that I'm going to get 2 Canelo fights, and I don't know that I'm going to get 2 Canelo fights because of injuries? You know, if he takes a bad loss and says, fuck it, you know, I got to recover. You know, Jacobs knocked me out. I'm not fighting again this year. You know, I don't know that. So it doesn't make sense for me to pay up front. So you got to do better than that. That's why I think the price hike was too premature. Because if they had a proven track record of putting on the best fight, then people wouldn't mind it, because they'd be like, oh, man, Dazn been having the slamming calendar. Like, all the fights are jumping, or I'm getting X amount of fights that I want to see per month or whatever. And then now it becomes sustained. Like for example, the local In-N-Out burger. I fuck with In-N-Out, you know. They keep raising the prices. Like when I first, like when they first opened up, the number, like a double combo was probably like $4.27. This shit might be like $7 now for the combo, but it used to be hella cheap. But the thing is, In-N-Out, I've had it over the years. They've been out here for, you know, hella long now, you know. So they have a relationship in the community. It's not like I want to pay $7 or more than I initially had to pay, but I know what I'm getting. I've been there several times. The quality is always like similar, you know. So it's a little bit different. Dazn is new, and they haven't established themselves for a long period of time. Like, okay, name 3 Dazn classic fights. Name 3 Dazn in boxing. Even the Michael Venom Page fight with Daly, I thought that was finna be lit based on both of those fighters. British grudge match. That shit wasn't even like that. Actually disappointed me. No knockout. I thought it would probably end in a knockout. You know, they're both kind of like braggadocious. So, you know what I'm saying? Name 3 classic Dazn fights. Name 3 classic episodes of Dazn original programming. You get what I'm saying? Versus, we talk about Showtime. I can do that. I can tell you, man, I really enjoyed Mayweather Canelo build up, Mayweather versus Broner build up, the Wilder Fury All Access. You know, and then I can name classic fights that have been on Showtime. You know, even recently. You know, Wilder versus Luis Ortiz, if we're talking about regular Showtime. You know, they aired in real time Joshua Klitschko. You know, I can name classic fights. Same thing with HBO. I can name classic face-offs, classic 24/7s, original programming from HBO that I enjoyed. You know, I can name classic fights that I watched on HBO. That's why I think Dazn is too new to be hiking up the price. But desperate times call for desperate measures. They got to get this money back. The 3 classic fights on Dazn will come soon. How do you know what's a classic fight before it happens? You're in the hot seat, because that doesn't even make sense to me. How do you know it's a classic fight if you haven't watched it? Time and chill, strike one. How do you know what's going to be a classic fight without watching it? Like, just to say it matter of factly, not like, hey, I think this will be a classic fight. You know, like, oh, you know, on paper, this, you know, will turn out to be a barn burner. You said their classic fights on Dazn will come soon. Okay, so when? Canelo Jacobs will be a classic. Okay, how do you know that? People said Mikey Garcia was going to beat Errol Spence and be stronger and outbox him. That shit didn't happen. So how do you know that? You in the hot seat. Okay, you already got 1 strike. Let me know how you know it'll be a classic. I think it could be a good fight. And see, now you know you fucked up. Because you said their classic fights. That's plural. You said their classic fights will come soon. So I agree with you. Canelo Jacobs has the makings or could be a classic fight. So what? Since you said a plural classic fights, what else? What else is a classic fight? What else? Dazn is new. Strike 2. You about to be new to this hot seat. See, you bullshitting. English is not my mother language. Shooters, get rid of them. Shooting is our mother language. You see, now it's a language barrier. Like Triple G at the press conference. You lose to Canelo, all of a sudden, you don't want to do English interviews anymore in press conferences. Okay, we got you. Well, my shooters is bilingual. Yeah, shooting is our mother language. We getting you up out of here. You see? You see? Bro, old media, you got to send some better people for us because they making you look wild crazy. Like, it's like looking worse and worse for you. It's because the desperation is showing. The motherfucker was typing perfect English and then switched to my English is not my mother language. Bro, get out of here. You was actually typing really good English. And then now all of a sudden your English messed up when you're getting fucked up in this hot seat. Okay, smash the like button. That's what fighters do. You know, they're bilingual fighters, and then they get their ass beat and lose, and then do all their interviews in that's what Triple G did. You know, he didn't want to talk in English. He was too mad or something. Canelo beat him. Bro, come on, bro. You getting messed up in this hot seat. This shit is easy. I am in tears. Smash that like, bro. But you guys see it. Like, you guys is laughing, but you see what I'm going through. These dudes be lying and shit. All I'm saying is DAZN schedule. Okay, DAZN, they just got to work on the schedule. That's it. It's same thing. Okay. Let's say Eddie Hearn gets Dillian White's next fight because maybe he doesn't go to ESPN. I don't know. Right? Shout out to Germany. Much love to Germany. Dillian White's next fight. This is what I'm talking about, bro. You entrusted a UK promoter without a vast American stable. You're pitching to Americans, and the way the UK marketplace is set up, there's different levels of quality in fights. Like name a UK fighter. Like I'm not bashing the UK. I'm just telling you honestly what I feel. Name a UK fighter in Canelo's division that you know for a fact is fucking with Canelo. Name someone Canelo's size that's fucking with Canelo. Hello? Name someone Canelo's size that's fucking with Canelo. No one. Okay. You know, Caleb Smith might be the only person that I guess could give a good fight that's around that. Name a UK fighter that's fucking with Floyd. In his, like, that's at his weight. Chris Eubank, isn't he at 68, bro? Whatever. You think Chris Eubank beats Canelo? Billy Joe Saunders, maybe. I don't know. Canelo look raw lately. I don't know. I don't know if Billy Joe can beat Canelo, to be honest. Canelo's size, what about Jared Hurd? What weight class? He's at 54. You know, so but bottom line, it's just a different marketplace. That's all there is to it. It's a different marketplace, and the style of matchups that they have, like this DAZN card, Liam Smith versus Sam Eggington. Neither of these guys really have a presence in the U.S. Liam Smith is best known for Canelo piecing him up and another Mexican fighter, Jaime Munguia, piecing him up as it relates to America. That's the reality of it. So it doesn't matter per se what these fighters represent in the UK if they have no American profile. See, this is the problem that I've noticed with some of the UK fans. It's like some of the UK fans expected a one-way street, right? When Wilder was on Joshua's ass, and he said he wanted a Joshua fight, guess what they said? They said Wilder needed to fight Dillian White to build up his UK profile. Am I lying, or do you guys remember hearing stuff like that? Hearing people say nobody knows Wilder in the UK, which is a much smaller place than America, which we know is a lie because Wilder's been to the UK. He was in Northern Ireland or whatever when Tyson Fury fought out there, and they knew who he was. But this is what they said. Did anybody hear people say that Wilder need to build up his UK profile, right? Someone said Rocky Fielding, he got destroyed by fucking Canelo. That wasn't Aaron Rodgers. He needed to sit down. That was horrible. He looked horrible. You big for nothing. You 6'3" and got destroyed by a guy who's like dwarfed by you. Listen, did people from the UK say Wilder needed to fight at the O2 Arena against Dillian White, et cetera, to build up his UK profile? Is that what people were saying just last year? Yes or no? Fact or fiction? Let me know so I can continue. Did people say Wilder shouldn't get Joshua straight away? You know, he needed to build up his UK profile. Okay, Star City says facts. I'm not saying if it's true. I'm saying, did you hear people say this? Big Time says, yeah, I remember that. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Keep voting, please, guys, so I can connect the dots. Charles Smith says, yep. Block football. Block him. It's one of them hacker motherfuckers. Block him. E-Dub, facts. Okay, great. Enough of you guys have heard the same things that I heard. They were saying Wilder is unknown in the UK. He doesn't sell stadiums. No one knows him in America. He needs to build up his UK profile. Go through a guy like Dillian White first, and then we'll think about Joshua. So, using your logic from the UK, let's reverse that. Why do you expect Americans to pay for a card that consists of... You know, because you guys in the UK cannot get Dazn. So this is Matchroom Eddie Hearn's card. And you're expecting Americans to fork over cash for a year for a main event. Liam Smith, who lost to Canelo by stoppage, I think the 9th round, off the top of my head, who was getting pretty well pummeled by Jaime Munguia and lost to him, you know. And Sam Eggington, who recently got knocked out, right? You know, he beat Paulie Malignaggi into retirement or whatever. Joe Hughes versus Robbie Davis. Anthony Fowler versus Scott Fitzgerald. David Price versus Cash Ali. Philip Bowes versus Tom Farrell. Craig Glover versus Vlaklav Passar. So, if people were saying that Wilder needed to build up his UK profile, and we know that's a lie because Wilder, you guys get the same fight. You know, every time America has big fights, the UK picks it up. Sky Sports, BT Sports, or ITV4, somebody picks it up. So I know you're fucking lying. I know the UK is a smaller place than America, factually. Check Google if you don't believe me. So we know Wilder's a world champion, not just an American champion. He's a world champion. So I know the UK public, which boxing was historically founded in the UK, know who Wilder is. Plus, it's evident when Wilder goes to the UK and gets into it with Tony Bellew and gets chicken thrown on him at Nando's by Billy Joe Saunders. You know, he went to Ireland, you know, which parts of Ireland are still considered the UK, and everyone knew who he was. People were throwing drinks on him. So I know you're lying. You guys said that Wilder needed to up his profile for you guys to support Wilder versus Joshua. So if that is the standard that we're using, how do you expect Americans to support Liam Smith versus Sam Eggington? Especially when we got to pay $20 a month for it, unless we're ready to commit for a year plus. This is DAZN's problem. I told you, America is a big place. It's not America versus UK, so please don't spread that. That's not what this is about. But the UK, I'm just using the same, like Errol said, keep that same energy. We asking for the same things you requested of our American champion. We're asking you to, you know, explain. And that's why I keep saying the UK can't help Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn got to come talk to us. Eddie Hearn he has an office in New York. He should be staging meetings with American media, either out of the East Coast, you know, fly me out from the West Coast, I'll talk to him. I'll talk to anybody. I'm a businessman. You know that because you find me at my places of business. But he needs to be getting in the good graces of America. But Eddie Hearn's personality, all in the video, right? He seems to like the celebrity and the glamour and the glitz, right? And he's almost playing this cat and mouse game where he's taunting in UK media and bad-mouthing American fighters and champions, rubbing people the wrong way. All the while you're tied to this new company who's putting on a lot of domestic level fights that don't really appeal. So how can you piss off American media, be tied to a company who's trying to get exposure from American media and support from American fans, and we feel you playing us? You know, the Wilder, Joshua, it's cool to be the villain, and, you know, Floyd did it, blah, blah, blah. But Floyd was in a position where people still paid. People clearly aren't paying for this DAZN. Bob Arum, who's been in the game 50 plus years, longer than all these guys, said nobody has DAZN. Joshua, X, Y, and Z. Joshua should sign with us because he fighting on the app. The app is using a guy like Joshua who's not even directly signed to him, like contractually. Eddie Hearn's already confirmed that. They have some issues they got to work out. So to me, America is such a big place in a business. If you want to be successful, you got to come talk to us. If you want the American, like, how are you gonna give UK media all the interviews, all the exclusives, an hour and a half long, 2-hour feature film length interviews, but not brush up on your politics or your promotional things in America, and then you think Americans are going to support that? It's new media, baby. You got to come talk to us. Anybody can. This whole country has been founded, you know, off of migrants and immigrants and people who travel distant lands to make a better life for themselves. Factually speaking, go to New York. There's so many different foods and cultures and stuff like that. I'm not Donald Trump. I'm not trying to build a wall, but you got to come talk to us. You know, you can't expect, you know, anybody can, like I said, anybody can come here and get money and set up shop. Nobody's tripping off of that. We don't care. We just want quality and we want respect. That's it. But I don't think it makes sense. Like, listen how many American media outlets are speaking. And then on top of that, this is what I'm saying. It's like they're trying to turn it to like the East Coast, West Coast, you know, with Pac and Biggie. Eddie Hearn's taunting the American public. Then you're riling up the UK people, and then they're talking crazy, and then it's making people not want to fuck with DAZN or whatever. And you're instigating it, if you will. So I don't see how that's gonna work. And what's worse is the UK can't save you unless you integrate DAZN to the UK. But then now Adam Smith and all that with the Sky Sports, what's gonna happen with that? So to me, you got to put ego aside, and not me, but you know, got to put ego aside and probably just get back to just the basic promoting stuff. This is kind of what Bob Arum was saying. Shout out to Rashid Muhammad, $2 super chat. You know, America's a bit like Conor McGregor. I would say he's a good example. Conor McGregor is a culture vulture. I fuck with him. I like him, you know, full disclosure, but he's a culture vulture. You know, culture vulture because I know for a fact, because I know people from Ireland, it's a different culture. And you can like music from anywhere or whatever, but he seems to like why doesn't Conor walk out to Irish music typically? He walking out to Biggie and shit. He dressing up in Coogee sweaters. We know that's not the culture in Ireland by and large. Like if I go up and down in Ireland and I'm like, I'm in Crumlin, I'm in Dublin, you know, motherfuckers ain't wearing Coogee. It's not an Irish brand. It's not highly popularized, but that's what Conor's wearing. So we get it. So the point being is this: Conor at least was smart enough. He wanted to make it big. He just embraced American culture. You know, la da 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 da. It's the motherfucking DOW. You know, quoting Snoop and dressing like Joe Frazier and, you know, Muhammad Ali and all this shit. At least he was, so Americans, we take that as like, okay, you play, yeah, the Floyd blueprint shit, yeah, doing what Floyd did. So at least Americans can look at Conor McGregor and be like, yeah, he's not dissing us. He's, if anything, he's just paying homage. He likes the music, likes the culture, and, he got a little bit of swag to him. On the other hand, Eddie Hearn, look at how many American medias, like the Boxing Voice, Blue Blood, whoever, me, and they make videos and we have criticisms. We're like, oh yeah, why did Eddie Hearn say that? Hey, that's not making sense. Whoom. DBN, all of us, right? And instead of trying to bridge that gap, he's fueling the fire. Eddie Hearns is fueling the fire. So I don't see how this is gonna work. You got to try to establish some kind of peace treaty, because there can't be no peace unless new media get a peace too. We got to establish the rules, create some ground rules. The whole situation with Wilder and Joshua alone rubbed people the wrong way. America fucks with Luis King Kong Ortiz. He's from Cuba, but Americans know he can scrap, and he fought in America. And he keep getting the runaround. Oh, Usyk might fight Luis Ortiz. Oh, Joshua calls out Usyk or Luis Ortiz. Dillian White's next fight might be Luis Ortiz. So it's not just an American thing. Americans fuck with Luis Ortiz. We like what, he gave Wilder a run for his money. We like seeing him on these cards. And you just clout chasing him. So I don't see how that's going to work to build Dazn. Why even, that's what I'm saying, these promoters, tricks that they used to do in the 90s and shit, that don't work no more. People are sick of Luis Ortiz's name being clout chased. Everybody talk about, same thing Joe Joyce. Not him particularly, because he seems like a pretty cool dude, but his manager, Sam, he keeps saying, oh, Luis Ortiz, he's next on the chopping block. And he needs WD-40 on his kneecaps. He's so old. Fight him then. That's a good fight. Joe Joyce, an Olympian. And then Abel coming out, oh, no, we don't want that. 4 to 5 fights later. UK, come talk to us. Holla at us. This ain't a US versus UK thing. I'm just saying you got to holler at us, because it's not making sense to me. It's not making sense to me. Why do people keep saying Luis Ortiz's name? And then it's never Luis Ortiz for those fighters. Never. So that's what I'm saying. Eddie Hearn's kind of playing a dangerous game. He's tied to Dazn. They're trying to get off the ground. And it's not even necessarily Dazn, but this is who you have representing you. And he's adding fuel to the fire, riling up the UK fans with proper banter, and they going ham off proper banter, and then coming back on American channels talking crazy, and then you want the American channels to promote events that is foreign to us. It's looking real foreign to us. Liam Smith versus whoever the fuck, Humpty Dumpty, Egg Boy, or whatever his name is. It's looking sus. It's looking sus. Like, that's not how you conduct business. Like, Bob Arum ain't going signing Tyson Fury, trying to bring him to America, or, what I'm saying, and then talking crazy about like the UK or something. It just doesn't make sense. Michelle said, I'd like to see White versus Ortiz. Absolutely. Canelo is on Dazn though. Okay. That's one fighter. So okay, why did it, now you in the hot seat. I promise you, lay on them tracks if you want to. Question this if you want to. You guys know what I'm talking about. But you guys always try to go against the grain and, but they got, okay. Now you in the hot seat. Vito Smith, what does Canelo on Dazn have to do? If Canelo being on Dazn, he's been with Dazn and fought on Dazn since December. Why'd they raise their price? They already had Canelo. He was one of the first major people to come over, before the end of last year. So what is it? Why did they raise their price if they have A-side Canelo? If that was all it took to make a successful app, you're in the hot seat. You have one response. Good luck. If all it took is for having one A-side big star in boxing, then why did they raise their prices? They should be doing great, right? Oh my God, J-Dog, why are you doing greasy? Bro, do you want to wave the white flag? He said this is true. Bro, just say say uncle, or say I wave the white flag and we'll spare you. It's up to you, bro. Now he talking about true. I know it's true, bro. Say uncle or say I wave the white flag and we'll spare you. If not, you're out of here, bro. It's your choice. Whatever you want. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Shooters, get ready. 5, 4. Please respond. What do you want to do? 4. He said, Mate. Blood sport shit. Yep. You can say Mate, uncle, or I give up. Pride. Bro, you got 5 seconds. 4. They telling you to wave the white flag. All right. Shooters, get ready. His name is Vito Smith. Block him. We not waiting. See, they don't want to. I'm telling you, we coming at new media every single time. You know, we gonna have we having a party. It's gonna be a block party. Shout out to Slip the Jab. We try to save him, bro. You're not coming. See, the reason I'm doing this and the reason that we showing no mercy. He said, please. I didn't even see that. Nope. The reason we not showing no mercy because I know what they're trying to do. You know, I'm making points. They either call names and don't take the time to intelligently rebut, you know, and rebuttal what's being said. And they try to stall out and try to distract from the conversation and act like they disagree. Listen, J-Dog brought up a phenomenal point. HBO got out of the business of boxing. Canelo was on that network. So obviously, if that's all it took, and Canelo fought Triple G back-to-back years for HBO. So that's what the whole Dazn thing, they should have known from HBO Boxing's mistake that it's going to take more than just 2 fighters. Especially Canelo, Triple G. That's what I'm saying. I don't know who's making the decisions. You block Simon Stowe. Block him. You had Canelo, HBO. That's what I'm saying. You can learn from somebody else's mistake. HBO had Triple G and Canelo, and they still weren't making enough to the point where they could justify staying in boxing. So it's going to take more than that. HBO also had Golden Boy, right? And some Eddie Hearn fight and main events, and they still didn't turn enough profit. So I don't see what Dazn thought they were going to do with just a select few people. It's going to be always dependent on the matchups. If Canelo and Triple G fights on pay-per-view, listen, that's a great point. Oh my God, J-Dog did you greasy. Why is J-Dog thinking at this high of a level, bro? That's a great point. If just hear me out, HBO Boxing, they had a week calendar. They are actually, Dazn is looking like HBO Boxing 2.0. And Eddie Hearn was talking greasy, saying Showtime was going to be out of business by October of this year. So we will see. Block Toronto Welch. You Welch is grape juice. We stepping on you. We turn you to jam. He said, stop blocking dudes, bruh. Shooters, get rid of them. Cancel that. I'll buy another one. Now, J-Dog is on some next level shit, bro. Hear this out. Tell me if this makes sense to you. Somebody unhid Toronto. Block him again. Reblock him. Double tap. Yeah. HBO just listen to me. HBO Boxing had Canelo and they had Triple G for the last 2 years of their service. Last year and the year before. Those were fights. And they were on HBO pay-per-view, man. Charging $75 a piece. And they both did over $1 million. And HBO had been in boxing for 42, 45 years. And been the forefront of boxing. So they were established, right? So Dazn should know from HBO that, hey, HBO Boxing had Golden Boy. They had Canelo, Triple G for back-to-back years on their network, on pay-per-view, charging $75 a pop, and still didn't feel like they were making enough money to justify staying in boxing. Dazn has Triple G now. Dazn has Canelo now. And guess what? What's even worse for them is, 1, they're new in America, and 2, they say pay-per-view is dead. So they're trying to sustain all of this. HBO had what you had, and they were still charging pay-per-view and still didn't see fit to keep that going, as opposed to saving that budget and putting it towards Game of Thrones or something else. That's a crazy thing if you think about it. So now Dazn, as a new company, has a person like Eddie Hearns who's like, you know, like bothering American media and turning Americans against them. That's one thing. Two, the cards have been very light and a lot of them are domestic level. Three, they came out saying pay-per-view is dead and came out at this super low price point where they even raised the price per month, right? And four, Canelo Triple G was trending down. The first fight did more pay-per-view buys by a little margin than the second fight. So that fight's trending down. When the fight is trending down, that means that's usually not a good sign, because Mayweather Maidana 1 did less views in buy rate than Mayweather Maidana 2. Canelo and Triple G 2 did slightly worse than Canelo Triple G 1. So Triple G's 37 now. He's coming off a loss with no belts. You know, is that really going to be, you know, a fight that attracts all the people to get the traction? I guess we'll have to find out, especially since Canelo's already in a tough fight. You know, is Canelo going to fight a tough, but we have to see what happens in the Jacobs fight. But, you know, is Canelo going to fight a really tough fight with Jacobs? You know, what if he loses? You know, what if he wins but gets banged up and knocked down in one round, but then comes back and turns it around in his favor? Is he going to fight Triple G then? You know, is that going to really make the Triple G Canelo fight sell? You know, I don't know. We have to wait and see. Since you started that, I wonder if Dazn was banking on Farmer was going to bring more fans over because of his confrontation with Gervonta Davis in Vegas 3 years ago. No, what? Okay, this is my honest opinion. Dazn came out. They had billionaires back in it. They had a large pool of money. And they said, hey, we got, you know, we don't have to purchase time slots. We don't have to compete with other programming. We have our own brand new platform. It's innovative. We can justify and say it's $9.99 a month, which is now $19.99 a month. But when they first said it, you know, $9.99, you know, we made money in different markets, Japan and whatever, Canada or wherever. And now we can bring it to America, right? We can bring in America, team up with Bellator and team up with Eddie Hearn, blah, blah, blah. I think they had this pool of money and they thought Eddie Hearns was going to be able to convince a lot of free agent Al Heyman fighters to join, guys with profiles. Al Heyman has his own plan and he sees. So Al Heyman being a chess player, not a checkers player, Al Heyman only released certain people that wanted to go and or certain people that he decided to let go, to be honest, decided to let them. You know, Jacobs, Amir Khan, Jesse Vargas, Brandon Rios. But listen, he gave them, like, I'm not trying to sound like disrespectful, but he gave them crumbs in the sense of, and I'm not trying to disrespect the fighters, but what I'm saying, he gave them crumbs. Like he didn't give up none of his Errol Spences. You know, he made sure those guys didn't get away from him. Do you get what I'm saying? So in the grand scheme of it, if someone's a whole pie or a large slice of pie, he didn't give them anyone that was a large slice of the PBC pie. And if I'm wrong, then tell me what fighter is a pay-per-view star that he gave them. So he kind of set Dazn up, to be honest, chess style, because he didn't let nobody go over there that would turn Dazn into a star platform. You feel what I'm saying? He never signed Andre, so that wasn't a premier boxing champ fighter. You know, Daniel Jacobs is probably the only one. You know, but even that, Daniel Jacobs, he didn't have, like, Wilder did bigger crowds at Barclays than Jacobs. Jacob, you know, some of the crowds were like 4,000 to 5,000, 6,000 people. So, you know, and Jacobs is probably like the biggest guy that he let go, you know, the most respected and shit like that. And the guy with the most momentum, you know. But still, fans, for whatever reason, probably because these racist motherfuckers, haven't really gotten behind Jacobs like that. You know, to the point where it's like they get behind him and make sure he sells out his events. You know? But he's a terrific fighter, so I'm not taking away from that. But I'm just saying he's probably the biggest star that is Heyman that is over there. The other guys don't necessarily have, like, Al Heyman just signed Jesse Vargas, had a fight with Broner, and then he had a draw with Broner. I thought Broner beat him too. I was at the fight, and then he let Jesse Vargas go over there. Brandon Rios had just who did Brandon Rios fight? Oh, he got knocked out by Danny Garcia, and then Heyman gave him that. Like, oh, here you can have Rios. You get what I'm saying? But no one that you can see on pay-per-view in the next year or has done pay-per-view went over there. Broner, Errol Spence, both Charlo brothers, they're twins. Jared Hurd, Danny Garcia, none of them guys went over there. Mikey Garcia. So DAZN thought they were winning, but they didn't really acquire. And then the people they acquire from other places are co-promotional, so you got to split the money. So I think that's more so what happened. See, you guys have to understand business. Top Rank has dealings with these fighters, and they got top level fighters or guys you can build that are exclusive to Top Rank. All of their fights, it's between Top Rank and that camp. That's how the finances are broken down. Terrence Crawford's team gets their cut, and then Top Rank promotes it and gets their cut. Lomachenko's side gets their cut. Top Rank gets the other part of the cut. Boom. DAZN has a lot of people co-promotional. Maurice Hooker, Daniel Roman, Gerald Big Baby Miller, Alexander Usyk with K2. That's all the people. You know what I'm saying? That's like almost all the people, that are like Tevin Farmer's even with Lou DiBella. So the reason I'm saying that is it means other people are getting a cut of the money. You're not getting 100% of the revenue, and you just split it up with that one individual. Lou DiBella gets a cut off of Tevin Farmer. You'll even see him on Twitter because that's his, promoter or whatever. You'll even see him on Twitter or maybe even at the press conference, shit like that. So there are a couple fighters that are exclusive to DAZN. Triple G, Canelo, Andre. But Andre, they said he's fighting Selesky on a card with Triple G versus Brandon Adams. So, like I said, bottom line is maybe one day these American companies will get it. You have to do right by Americans. Like, okay, the NFL, right? I'm not trying to sound like a separatist, like I don't have love for people from other places for the world. But the NFL is an American organization, right? They might sign someone who's from outside of America, but it's nothing in comparison to the talent pool that they're drawing from U.S. colleges and, from America. That's just what it is. Like the NFL is not going to the UK and signing more rugby players and UK athletes than they are signing Americans. Right? Same thing that basketball. Basketball is a worldwide sport, but people like Steph Curry, Kobe, these guys are all like Americans. LeBron from Akron, Ohio, stuff like that. But only in boxing do you have a lot of American companies who seem to want HBO. It's like they kind of started this trend and they weren't successful with it. They started advocating for, Rock'em Sock'em Robot wars, and that's what they were like. It's like they didn't want to pick up the fight if it wasn't what they thought was going to be a Curtis Stevens versus David Lemieux type of barn burner. But because they thought that was going to get them the highest ratings, and that shit didn't work. They thought, oh yeah, there's no money in the black community or whatever they thought. And they never really showcased. They had Terrence Crawford on there. They never really went above to tell you how great Terrence Crawford was. But they did it to Lomachenko, to tell you how skilled and amateur pedigree of Bivol. But they weren't doing that with Crawford saying, oh, he beat Mikey Garcia, who's an undefeated fighter, at that time. Or Danny Garcia in the amateurs. Him and Danny Garcia are 1-1. They didn't go out of their way to do that. So these American companies are going to learn. You want the American dollar, you got to support Americans evenly, period. You got Eddie Hearn putting on DAZN cards with Liam Smith and Sam Eggington, guys that haven't been baptized, guys that haven't been integrated into American boxing. Okay, Liam Smith fought in Texas, but we seen what happened. He fought Canelo and got destroyed. He fought in Vegas against Jaime Munguia, and Munguia was punishing him. So, like I said, it's like a classroom with 30 kids, and you got American students raising their hand. Anyone have 2 plus 2? Anyone have the answer? And all these American kids are like, me, I got the answer. And then you're like acting like you don't see them, you know? You're like, oh, what about you, Sven? You know? You, Vasil? Hey, Sergey, you got the answer? And then they're not even necessarily ready to answer the question. And you got, oh, yeah, hey, you know, and you skipping over Deontay Wilder, you're skipping over Terrence Crawford, you're skipping over Errol Spence, you're skipping over, like, you know, certain people. You're skipping over certain people, acting like you don't see them. Like, in my opinion, like, it's just crazy, bro. Andre's undefeated, representing the Olympics, and is a champion. He's Triple G's co-feature. Do you see what I'm talking about? Triple G's coming off a loss where he didn't look particularly good to me versus Canelo. Has no belts. He also went to the Olympics. He got a silver medal to his credit. He's fighting Brandon Adams from the Contender. And his chief support is the champion who's in, you know, a decently tough fight with Mad Selesky. And he's undefeated. But because they feel like Triple G, and then on top of that, Triple G hasn't even been doing his interviews in English recently. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's like almost backwards in America, where you could be the American fighter and you fighting on someone else's undercard, even though they're coming off of a loss. Just think about that. Triple G's coming off a loss where, you know, he didn't really necessarily even look good. He showed some heart towards the end. And he's the main event coming off that loss. And, you know, an undefeated Andre, who people want to see fight Canelo Jacobs winner and shit, he's on the undercard. You know? Triple G said, "Had no fuck English." Wow. Hey, wow. J-Dog. See, and the funny thing is, new media is laughing because we told y'all this shit. So we just having fun with the game. It is what it is. But that's the biggest obstacle I think DAZN has to get through. They have to penetrate the American market without people on their side pissing off the American market, making people not want to support the app. It's just not. That's not a good look, bro. It's not a good look when you got someone, the face of DAZN, antagonizing people. You know, people felt the American champion, Deontay Wilder, got the runaround. See, this is what I'm saying. It's like they feel Americans, or like certain fighters or black fighter, whatever they feel. It's like they feel that they're expendable and no one's gonna support them. Like no one's gonna care if we badmouth Wilder. So all this stuff Eddie Hearn's saying bad about Wilder, if anything, maybe the UK is getting a chuckle out of it, but Americans, a lot of them, and American media resent it. And then you want us to support UK domestic level fights by paying $20 a month. I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna work. Shout out to Lamar Gugis, $5 super chat. Shout out to New Media. Ego out here getting his work. Look, bro, you speaking facts and logic, but it only applies for the majority and their brothers. Man, this is free game. So if people choose not to listen to it and heed the warning, then it is what it is. Liam Smith looks like he's between the ages of 30 and 55. I hate Big Time is a fool. My writer, my dude Bakari said, I thought this was a movie trailer with Richard Gere. I was like, wow. Y'all clowning. We here in America singing like, we're not gonna take it. Thanks to PBC on Fox, better fights shown in the UK. I'd rather stay up till 2 till 6 in the morning. Facts. That's what I'm saying. Y'all got Errol Spence, Mikey Garcia for free. See, okay, listen. Al Heyman's the godfather. Listen, I'm just going to say it. Here's why. Al Heyman been in the UK market. He just did a deal. Listen. Al Heyman been in the UK market just this year, right? So the American promoter, what he brought to the UK that I know of, just hear me out. And if I'm lying, then please correct me. Al Heyman, the American promoter, brought to the UK on ITV4 in January, Jose Uzcategui versus Caleb Plant, which was a good fight. Broner Pacquiao, which was pay-per-view for Americans, gave that to you guys for free. Then Keith Thurman versus Jose Cito Lopez was also shown for free. He also gave you guys Mikey Garcia versus Errol Spence for free. And I believe Chris Eubank versus James DeGale was free. Maybe it was a pay-per-view because that was, 2 UK fighters. So the American promoter gave the UK those types of fights. The UK promoter, Eddie Hearn, gave us Americans these types of fights in terms of his UK cards. So what, like, who's really the cancer of boxing and like destroying and ruining it? Look. So you guys tell me, Americans are so bad and all this shit. Al Heyman's the cancer of boxing. Who gave who the better value? Who gave the other country the better value? He said it was free in France too. Didn't know that, but thank you. So please explain. What was the fairer exchange? Who gave the other country the better value? Did the American producer give, just be honest, did the American producer give you guys, the UK, the better fights? Or did the UK promoter, Eddie Hearn, give us Americans better fights? Like, names that you were familiar with. I know you guys know who fucking Broner is in the UK. And I know you guys know who fucking Pacquiao is. You know who James DeGale is. You know who Chris Eubank is because they're from where you're from. You know who Keith Thurman is. You should know who Jose Cito Lopez is, but you at least know Keith Thurman, But ask the common, even people who watch it, how many Sam Eggington fights they watched. King Ali or whatever his name is. Cash Ali, who, come on, bro. David Price got knocked out 5 times out of 5 losses. I know it hurts. I'm dropping the science. I told y'all you didn't want this. You didn't want this work. It's clear. It's very clear. And you guys will probably get Danny Garcia, Adrian Granados, which should be a good fight. Top rank, I don't think they're putting Crawford and Khan for free on the UK. It's probably ESPN UK. You might have to pay for it. I don't know that, so don't quote me on that. But Al Heyman's giving you that. That's a fact. Because, I got screenshots on Twitter, and they said, this is kind of nice, from people from the UK, and they showed me. It said ITV4, and it was like, whatever fight. I told y'all ain't fucking with me. And anybody could be mad, but like I said, ask them to disprove what I'm saying. Ask them to disprove. What fights has King Eddie Hearn given the Americans that match up to Broner Pacquiao? We had to pay pay-per-view for that, but y'all in the UK with Al Heyman's new venture, y'all got that for free. We got to pay now $20 a month to see Liam Smith versus Greg Louganis or whoever whatever the fight is. Sid Brown said fatal bars, a nail in the coffin. They can't. I know they can't. I'm out of here. I told you not fucking with me. So, like I said before, the UK, we want some answers. They said all of the money's in the UK and it's the hotbed and we taking over. Okay, so you guys took over. That's what's up. Now can you answer those questions? Why is Joshua fighting out here? Why is Tyson Fury fighting out here? Why is Dillian White meeting up with American promoters and talking about fighting out here? You know? What promoter, UK promoter, is he giving the Americans the better fights? Eddie Hearn with Dazn? Or is Al Heyman, the one that Eddie Hearn always takes shots at, giving the UK better fights for free? Not 20 a month, not 100 a year. Bars.